episode, we hit for the cycle, hit 2 home runs in the series against Kansas City.
This manager looks to get his team's offense producing more consistently.
We'll be batting DH. We'll be playing DH, batting 4th this game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good match. Stepping up now,
batting
Ethan
.339
Johnson,
on the season.
Position with Sugan.
Base hit scores 1.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
And he lays off there 1-0. And guys, you take a
Last
look at the
3
White
games,
Sox entering play here tonight. They come in
4-17.
playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games, including a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line the line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone,
Last
but
game we
he will
hit
give
for
you
the
that low
cycle.
pitch below the knees.
Last
Yeah, and he's
series,
consistent.
that is.
You're okay with that as an
First
offensive
ever
player. He wants to
cycle
give that pitch below the knees. If this
Johnson.
pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the
In our
adjustment.
2nd season.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Ground out to the first
And
baseman.
he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Left for Detroit. Now at the plate, Ethan Johnson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up.
Pop up to the shortstop.
Anderson is there. 2 down.
0 for 2 on the day. 1 ground out, 1 pop out.
At the
Batting
plate,
4th,
Ethan Johnson.
DH
He
in the
flew
game.
out in his last at bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and
Soft
drive it
pop
out of the
up.
yard this AB.
In left field.
Wasabe moves over a few steps to his
0
right.
for 3. Last chance.
New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Ethan Johnson.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
Tying run
Detroit's
stands
down
on deck,
1
but
to
it'll
3.
only matter if the guy in the
Top of the
box
ninth.
can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate
0-2.
right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
And a swing and a miss. Good
And
pitch there
we
for
strike
the
out.
first out here in the 9th.
3 strikes.
When your closer comes
In a
in
row.
and strikes out the first guy he faces,
Tonight's
Chicago
ball game
wins.
comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Chicago
The
wins
Chicago
3-1.
White Sox jumped out
Detroit
to an
1
early
run,
lead in the
6
first
hits.
and never
Chicago
looked back.
3
Dylan
runs, 10
Cease
hits,
earns
0
his
for 4
6th winning
on the day.
decision in this one. Aaron Bummer earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. We are under the lights. Stepping in, Ethan
Batting
Johnson. He'll get to
328
take his
after
first
the 0
cuts
for
here
4 performance
from the stretch.
and the loss in our last game.
Lopez has racked up just under 100 innings on the mound to this point and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. In the air to straightaway right. Mazara's under it. He holds it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Ethan Johnson. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ethan Johnson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too
Last
low
4
here.
games.
It's ball 1. Well, you don't need us
Johnson's
to tell you it's
had
really
5
starting
RBIs.
to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Ground
now
out
batting,
to the
Ethan
pitcher.
Johnson.
Batting
He got
0
on
for
top
2.
of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even
Deep.
concerns.
And we'll have to
Out.
leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. Need to get it going soon.
Detroit's
To
down
the plate now is the
7,
designated
8
hitter,
to 1.
Ethan Johnson.
Top
He
of the
flew
9th.
out in his last at-bat. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Off the
I got a
plate,
ball, 1
1
strike.
ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's ball
No
2.
offer on that one. 2 balls and a
2-1.
strike. Fry, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall.
2-1.
He was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
I got to
Yeah,
count
he has
2
turned
and 2.
himself into a
Very
really
early
nice ball
on the
player. I wouldn't
changeup.
put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high
3-2.
rounds and you carve out a career the
1
way
out.
this guy has. Nice pick.
Top of the 9th. Detroit down 7.
And he looks
That
at
pitch is
ball
up.
4
Ball
now.
4.
So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he'll move up to 3rd now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away. At the plate, Clint Frazier. And they're runners at the corners now. Here it comes, 0-2. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Moncada is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So digging in now, Jake Rogers. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Last breath for the Tigers. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He's got it. And the White Sox have taken
White
games
Sox
1
win.
and 2 here at home as this one is over. 8-1 is the final
White Sox
tonight.
win 8-1.
The Chicago White Sox
11
took the lead in the
hits
2nd inning and
for
rode that
Chicago,
until the
6
very
hits for
end.
Detroit, 1
Ronaldo
error
Lopez
as well for
earns his
Detroit,
8th
0 for
victory
3
of the season, turning
with
in
1
8
walk.
1/3 of quality work. Franklin Perez couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup. Now at the plate, Ethan Johnson. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And guys, you take a look at the White
Tigers
Sox
are
entering play
at
here tonight.
34
They've had it going the
wins,
last 10
61
games. They're
losses.
7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
I got to count
Yeah, Matty,
0
a
and
lot
2.
of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game. They scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Oh, and he
got
dusted
to
him
count
off
1
the
and 2.
plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
You know, I'm not sure he didn't throw that pitch out of the zone on purpose. They've been swinging at pretty much everything he throws, so why not give it a shot?
2-2. Batting .319 on the season.
A swing and a ground
Base
ball
hit.
to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
I see you working, big guy. Good job.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Striding in, Clint Frazier, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Runner goes for second, and he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away.
That is it. The catcher.
Digging in, Jake Rogers comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. There's one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Ethan Johnson. He'll start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning
1 for
underway.
1 on the day.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Last 6 games, 3 home runs, 6 RBIs.
Line drive,
Another base hit.
So a good start to the inning for the Tigers.
Back-to-back
As their
base
leadoff
hits.
hitters on base.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
The 0-1 delivery.
1-1.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
I'm
And
shot.
there's one away.
You got him
The
on the
tag,
tag.
and they got him at third. It's a double play. Digging in once
Game
again,
tied,
Ethan
2-2,
Johnson.
top of the
He
5th.
singled his last time up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline.
Another
And a
base
reach,
hit.
but it's by him as he couldn't
They're
quite
gonna
get
push
to
it
that ball.
into a
Throw into second.
double.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the
Ninth
fastball, so
double on
he
the
got
season.
changeup. He was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
So stepping in, Clint Frazier. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Standing in, Jake Rogers.
Got traded
Runner in
to
scoring
Detroit.
position with 2 gone.
After the first month
This is line
in
to
the
left.
2nd season.
Jimenez has got it, and the side is
Been
retired.
pretty good so
One
far.
hit, 1 left. Last half of the 5th. Digging in and looking for more, Ethan Johnson.
tied.
He'll try to follow up
2-2.
the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. No balls and a strike
3
to
for 3
count.
on the day. 2 singles, 1 double.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball
One
one,
ball, one strike.
well below the zone. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Just got the corner that
1-2.
time with a fastball, strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Early on the
And he fouls this one off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2
2-2.
away and the base is empty.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just...
Ooh,
And we'll
got
have
me
to
on
leave
the
it there
changeup.
as this is strike 3, and
Strike 3.
that will retire
First
the
strikeout in
side.
the game.
So nothing happening this time around.
3rd in the series. Chicago
Not
wins.
a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a
Chicago
difference.
wins
He's the
3-2.
top player of the game.
Detroit 11 hits.
Well, the
Chicago
numbers
9.
don't just jump out
Chicago
at you, but
winner,
his lone
2
hit
for 4.
was a really important one.
2
And
singles,
sometimes you just need to come through when it
1
matters
double,
most to
1
be the
strikeout.
hero, and he did just that.
2 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage.
4th game of the series.
So striding forward now, D. Gordon. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The designated hitter.
We're back at playing
Hit in the air to center field.
outfield after being DH'd the
Johnson
past
is
3
right
games.
there, 1 down. Up next for Chicago, Eloy Jimenez, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Oh, and this deflects right off him, but that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Man, the pitcher was this close to
Batting
getting out of the inning
.333
and
on the
leaving
season,
that runner
5
stranded,
home runs,
but the guy standing on
13
third had other ideas,
RBIs, on base
driving in the
percentage
first run of the game.
.338.
And now pitch on the way. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, without question, this team is on a roll offensively, defensively, from the pitching standpoint. If they could steal this one again and continue this winning streak, it'd be special.
Boy, D-Roll, this team's playing some really good baseball right now. When you get on a roll, you like to continue that roll, and if they could pull off this one and keep that streak going, they'd feel awfully good about themselves.
Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that
Chicago leads 2-1. Bottom of the 3rd.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Johnson is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Striding into the box, Ethan Johnson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a
There we
liner.
go.
That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Right in the
Hey,
gap.
just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Digging in now, Clint Frazier, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the payoff pitch home. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out. Stepping into the box, Jeriel Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jeriel Gonzalez becomes the first out of the inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. So 2 outs now for the Tigers in their half of the 4th. And moving into the batter's box next will be Jose Pirela. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and
One
that
run
will
comes
force
in
home a run.
off the walk.
Stepping up to the
From
plate,
Jordan.
Jeimer Candelario. Grounded softly to the right. Abreu will take this one over to first, and with that,
Game
the
tie.
inning
2-2
ends.
going in. Bottom of the
Tigers
4th.
get just the 1. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ethan Johnson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a little blooper to center.
Get down. There we
In
go.
there, a base hit.
Little blooper in center.
Hey,
Base
guys,
hit.
he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate.
2 for 3. Up the
Now
vent.
in the box, Clint Frazier. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So coming to the plate, Ethan Johnson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Here it comes.
Just early on
Wind
the
up and the
fastball.
0-1.
Ball. That counts 1-1.
Chicago's down 2, up by 2. My bad.
Took him right up the
One
ladder
ball,
that time, and it's
2 strikes.
1-2.
Tying
Mm,
run stands
top of
on
the
deck,
8th.
but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his
I got the count,
mentality at
2
the
and
plate
2.
right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
This is on the ground over to first. Taken in by
Pretty good
Abreu.
contact,
He'll
just
take
right
it
to
the
the
bag
first
himself for
baseman.
the out. So striding in,
2
Ethan
for 4.
Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim
hit
last
scores
time.
1.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down to first base.
And the throw to
Ah.
first is there. The inning is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was
White
a
Sox
big reason
win
why. He's our
5-4.
top player of the
Ethan
game.
Johnson.
He was one of
2
the few
singles,
guys that really
1
swung the bat
strikeout.
well in this game with a pair of base
1
hits.
pop out,
He helped
1
propel
ground
his
out.
team
2
to
for
a
5 on the
hard-fought
day.
win.
That's going to conclude episode 33. Johnson hit pretty good towards the end of the series, struggled first 2 games. Make sure to check out my Twitch down below in the description. Make sure to follow my Twitch, help me get to affiliate. Sure appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe to my YouTube. Comment on what you like about these videos, what you'd like to see more of. Make sure to turn notifications on both so you never miss when I'm streaming or when I upload something. Thanks for watching.